It's a great day to be in the sugar shack. Have a few drinks while we boil down the sack. If you're looking for me, I don't know when I'll be back, but you'll find me out at the sugar shack. Spring is here, and those maples are all tapped. We got cold beer, and those buckets are full of sap. So I guess it's maple syrup time again, and you can smell the maple sugar in the wind. And it's a great day to be in the sugar shack. Have a few drinks while we boil down the sack. And if you're looking for me, I don't know when I'll be back, but you find me out at the sugar shack. All here, and there's still lots of room. Let's get weighed, play that maple sugar tune, and we can boil all day and all night, and pray that the sugar comes out right. And it's a great day to be in the sugar shack. Have a few drinks while we boil down the sack. And if you're looking for me, I don't know when I'll be back, but you'll find me out at the sugar shack. All right, you know it, let's sing it. And it's a great day to be in the sugar shack. That sounds good. Have a few drinks while we boil down the sack. It's as sweet as maple syrup. And if you're looking for me, I don't know when I'll be back. I'm here, but you find me out at the sugar shack. And if you're looking for me, I don't know when I'll be back, but you find me out at the sugar shack. Hey Jeff, is that getting close? You'll find me out at the sugar shack. Oh, it smells good, brother. You'll find me out at the sugar shack. I think we better take off our batch. Hey man, we're waiting on you at the sugar shack.
Who'll be stopping by to say hello? Out here it's real life, no fuss, no show. With Highland cattle and piggies on the go. We got meat, birds, fur babies too. Gardens growing fresh, right in view. I'm loving all that I do, and helping the small folks to see them through. Welcome to the proms where the fun's running wild, with the homestead heart.
I don't know what happened. Oh, I can hear it going now. Goodness gracious. Stand by. Well, I go like this, I go like that, and that gets rid of all the music. All right, let's see here. Everybody, yeah, no, the song started over again. I don't know. Absolutely. I don't know about down south, but I know Rogers went yesterday. I believe it was just up here, or it might have been international too. I don't know, but yeah. Rogers, which I believe is Verizon down there. Anyways, it all went sideways in a handbasket. Well, that's fine, Wendy. I'm not going to be long, Inkster. I'm not going to be on here long. I don't anticipate people to be here. Number one, I have a graduation I have to attend this afternoon. So, needless to say, I gotta be. I have to be there to hand out the certificate and give them their money. They don't want me there. They just want their check. So it's, I think it's $300. We have a whole bunch of high schools and whatever, and needless to say, all our major high schools, we give $300 bursaries, I believe, from the township. So, absolutely, Jerry. That's till we're actually cruising, till we're getting on the ship. We're not going to. Okay, there's a major delay here. I had to take off my earbud because I was talking over myself, and it was just. Usually I'm a pretty good multitasker. There's the giggle master. Linda. Everybody want to giggle. You got to get a hold of Linda. She is the giggle master. As long as we got Linda giggling, it's a good day. And Karen Brass, we got Jerry. Jerry's in here. Why are you in here, Jerry? You should be at least putting your hay up. I'm sure you've already got it down, raked, and baled. They've been calling rain up here, which, man, oh man, oh man. It is, it's crazy the amount of it's mid-thigh on me right now. Like, it should. Some farmers that cut early this year, they're already getting ready to cut too. We've had such tremendous heat, and they're actually like getting almost first round cuts twice. I was out looking at the farm there yesterday. Yeah, last night I stopped by. It's full of flowers again. So, needless to say, for cows that like first run we have 62 bales done, have 30 more bales left in the field. Okay, well, you had a half decent cut then, Jerry. you had yes, so that's what's holding us up, Jerry, to do the guys that have already done the first cut. Like I said, the second cut's already about a foot high. It's crazy. Absolutely crazy that they'll get 2 quality cuts, and it's got flowers. The rest of it, it's now we're not going to get near the quantity that the first cut was, but you probably get at least half of that. So there's a lot of people who there's a lot of farmers that half of our breed likes first cut, but the Highlands, they turn their nose up at first cut. They want burrs. They want garbage. So if you want a field, last fall, we burnt the weeds. Of course, this year, not all the weeds came back. The girls are letting us know that they want their thorns, thistles. That's what they want. They don't want first cut. They're not bougie. But who have we got here? Let's go right up. Oh, we got Joe. Joey was in here the first thing this morning. And we got Scotty. We got Jerry. We got Wendy. Karen. Goodness gracious. And then, of course, the giggler's always around. Let's see here. Yes, the giggle monster is in the house. We got Beth. I'm sure Neil's out. Meow. He's getting ready to pound up and down the road. There we go. Good morning, Tony. Angie was reading about the train excursion, and they say we need a visiting visa. I don't know what he's done now, Tony. Your best bet is to call. The only thing I personally have to show is my passport, and that's to get into the U.S. That's sail international waters, and obviously Canadian citizens. So, it's very. Let me double check for you, Tony. But as long as you have your passport, I know it's very confusing that app they have. Or not app, but instructions or whatever. Yeah, that's the first that I'm ever hearing that you need a travel visa. Wow. What Okay, so what email are you guys talking about? I will, if you guys can pop up and let me know what you're talking about. There's the link there. I was going to discuss with folks the other emails you're going to be getting. Some people have already received them, but um, it, yeah, a lot of people have already got an email about upgrading. You be very careful because once you upgrade, you cannot go back. And no, no, Miss Ann, I know you can't, dear. Don't fret your pretty little head over it. We got you covered. You just sit there, and just that you've taken the time out to come and say hello to us is touches my soul. See? Jesse said I'm soulless. Mm-mm. He's crazy. G'day. So you're muted, Jerry. You can lead a horse to water. You cannot make it drink. Nope. See your mouth moving, but nothing's coming out. Oh boy. Hey, Rebecca. Nope. I will let you know when I hear you. And it's a big nope. Okay, Tony. Yeah, so what I was going to tell everybody tomorrow night is be very, very, very careful about receiving an upgrade. No, can't hear you. Jump out, reset, and come back in. Boop. He gone. So, yes, Beth, they cannot go back and update their software. They've upgraded their software from whenever we booked. They don't offer what we negotiated 2.5 years ago, or not quite 2.5 years ago, but we're coming up on it. I got cranky, for best terms, and I have the people on the interior. You each get one on board, or one specialty dining. And if you're in a balcony room, you get 2 specialty dinings. They could not upgrade you and just give you that. So what they've done is, for 2 people, they have given you $60 each So interior, you should have an extra $120 onboard credit to use for specialty dining. I can't force you to go to specialty dining, but that's what that extra money is there for, because people were upset they weren't getting their specialty dining. And your balcony ones, they have two, which comes out to $240 on board credit. Now, if it was marked down right away and you had taken the A package, there's no issues. You have your two specialty dinings or your one specialty dining. Yeah. But
Okay, can you hear me?
Yep.
Can you hear me, Scott? Okay. Yep. We just got emails here yesterday, matter of fact, and it's from Norwegian Cruise Line, and it says on behalf of the cruise lines, it says in advance of the cruise vacation, we want you to ensure that you have a full award and local travel requirements to enter into Canada. If arriving to or transiting through Canada by plane, many notifications need to be electric travel authorization, ETA, or a visitor visa that must be applied for in advance of arrival. For guests arriving to Canada by cruise ship, which that's what we're doing,
yeah,
only a visitor's visa is required of many notifications. So our visas should be fine.
your passports are fine.
Yeah. So
So
passports
a visitor's visa is
right. Passport.
is a passport. So
Yes.
yeah, no, you've got no issue.
No. So I would say that Tony doesn't realize that, but that's what the email we just got.
Okay. Yeah, you see, so I didn't get that because I'm Canadian.
Right.
So
anyways, I was just want to read that to you. So
okay.
you were asking, I'm sure that's what he got.
Yeah, no. So that there sounds like that there sounds like they're just confusing the hell out of everybody instead of just saying, ensure you have your passport like Terry told us 2.5 years ago. There won't be an issue. And we've said that right from the get-go.
Something different. You know how they say different words mean different things.
So I will verify with her today, but it sounds like it is 100% a passport. That's a travel visa. Yep.
I want to ask you one quick question before I hop out.
Yep.
On your specialty dining, what time did you get?
5:30.
Oh, really? Okay. The earliest we could get was 9 and 9:30 for our two dinners. So we're okay with it,
The reason why we did the 5:30s so we can book a show or go to a show, like, but we'll wing it for our second specialty dining. We haven't booked that yet.
We booked ours for Tuesday and Thursday.
Yeah. See, we were like you guys. We booked everything our first cruise, and you end up canceling and going at different times. It's just the way that it pans out, right? So it's not a big deal. Like, people cancel all the time. And that's what I enjoy is you go up to the maitre d with $5 in your hand, you give them the old blessed handshake, you always get a table. And
All right. Well, I was just going to ask that, and
yeah, no, I will verify with Jane today, and I'll have the answer for tomorrow night.
Okay.
But it doesn't, a passport trumps everything. So it sounds like they're just using different words. Because to my knowledge, it wouldn't be the Canadian side that's doing that. And it just doesn't make sense unless something has just changed in recent week or so, that something has transpired. But to my knowledge, you can't get anything any more, yes, there is a very bad lag. I don't know. Linda's saying that I'm frozen.
Yeah, you're frozen.
But
on my
yet
side, you're okay.
You guys can hear and see me, but they can't.
You're frozen on my side.
Really?
Yeah.
No, you're moving here.
I'm moving here too.
Well, I'm watching another video in between. Let me shut this thing down. And that video is working perfect. Actually, I got another one open. They're both working fine. Yours is off. Lagging really bad.
Because Miss Ann said it's fine there.
I'm watching her. Hold on.
That's really weird.
Because I can usually watch 3 or 4 videos at the same time and never have a problem.
Yeah.
I've got fiber optic, and I don't have issues with it at all. Unless the system goes down, they're doing
they've had so many problems with StreamYard the last.
Yeah, there's no StreamYard chat here.
I'll be quite honest. They're hurting because they were not anticipating everybody to go, we're canceling.
Yeah.
They've lost a lot of customers.
It almost double your price. If they would have raised it just $5, it'd been one thing.
Yeah.
But raise it $20, that's, you're hurt. You're going to start alienating people.
Well, especially whenever, you have Restream, and I know there's quite a learning gap, but Glenda went and actually got the paid version of Restream.
Yeah, I'm using the paid version of EV Mux.
I've never heard.
It works great, and it's got giveaway things in it, and it's got a bunch of different things to it. But it's a really good one. EV Mux is what I use.
How do you spell that?
EVMUX.
Okay.
It has. I use there's actually a wheel, a giveaway wheel you can use, and it has a hashtag tool that you can use right in it. You don't have to have another tab. It's right all involved in it. It's pretty cool. And it's the paid version is the same as StreamYard's paid version, $25. If you want to pay for the $228 for the year, it comes down to $19 for a year version.
Okay.
So it's cheaper if you pay for that year, but I got to sell cows before I can do stuff like that.
How much is he charge for his, or what do you get for his free version?
Man, I don't know. I just went in and got it because I liked it. It has you can have like, oh shoot, I have to bring it up.
I just like to try it out
Yeah, you
before.
can try it out. So, because Eddie was Devil Dog was using it for a long time, free version. The only thing is you get this up where it says powered by StreamYard on yours. It would have it just rolls in and EV Mux and rolls back out and he rolls back in, back and forth. But when you get the pay version, your own logo can go up there.
Okay.
And you can put backgrounds in it. You can put actually you can play a video in your background if you want to, and you can size the screens. All the screens can be sized differently. Yeah,
So it sounds like it pretty much is mirroring what Glenda has with hers.
I don't. Yeah,
With
I don't
her
know.
paid version, she can have like video. Yeah, she can have a whole bunch of those different things too. And man, I love to know.
Well, Ralph.
Battissimo.
No, Ralph. Webb's Web.
Website. Yeah.
He recommends this. He was checking them all out, and he says that this is probably the best one out of all of them and most user friendly there is. And there's still a learning curve, because you get used to do something. But I've done it last 2 weeks. I've used it, and I used a hashtag tool they have on it where you can put a little box for its own hashtag tool, and people can see if their name pops up. Their name will be on that hashtag, and it rotates it so everybody gets to see if their name's on there still or not. If they got the word in right. So I use it every Monday. And last Monday I used a wheel they had, a giveaway wheel also, because I had people buying super chats, and everybody who spends $2 on super chat gets a name on the wheel, and I gave a pin away.
Okay.
A pen and a box away. So I had 54 spaces end up on a wheel that people giving super chats and stuff, and I just put everybody's name on the wheel and give them something for doing that.
Mm-hmm.
So, but it has a place you can have the wheel. There's so much I can't tell you how much. I mean, what there is. We'd be here for days. You need to check it out. The free version, even the free version is a 1080, where StreamYard's free version is only 720.
Yeah.
So I mean that's one reason, because everybody kept telling me your picture is blurry. You're blurry, and I kept thinking, well, I don't understand why we're blurry. And then Ralph said, well, it's because you're only on 720 on StreamYard. Where on EV Mux, I clicked the EV Mux and it was 1080. He goes, that is so much clearer. So I mean, you check it out. Yeah. It's free. Check it out and look at all the different things there is. There's so much, Scott, I couldn't tell you.
Yeah, no. So what I'll do is I'll play around with it this weekend sometime, and we have our 200th anniversary of our municipality Saturday, and then I got a couple days off, and then we have Canada Day, and then July 4th is just after that, and I've got 2 weeks, and I'm going to get my final injection in my back before the cruise. So,
well, if you want to try out a live like this, but not that everybody in, just so you can mess around with it, and you want to have somebody on live, just text me and you can just do a private live. I'll just go in there on a private live, like you do like a backdoor type thing, and you can see. I could type and you can see all this different things that goes on.
Okay.
So just let me know.
I may just want to fool around just to see what I can do with it too.
The thing is, you can do a lot more when you're actually on a live.
Yeah.
And you understand it more than when you're not on live. That's the bad part about it. You really need to be on live to see, oh, that's what this does. No, that's what that does. So there's a bit. There's a like I said, there's a learning curve to it, but I like it. I mean, I don't have to get up now when we do a giveaway and go in the other room to bring it up on the screen because it's all right there. And never leave the couch. So, anyways,
Hey, Jerry, before you
hey,
hang up,
hey Tony, if you
you're
have any,
back normal now.
yeah, well,
Well, I
hey,
mean, me and Scott is not behind no more. It changed.
oh, okay. It's still though. I'm looking at StreamYard here, and I don't see the chat at all.
Chat just moved. I just seen it move too. Linda texted twice.
Yeah, I just got it.
Yeah.
I just got it now.
Actually, it just came in a few seconds ago, and it shows to be like minutes ago. They sent they sent it. So something's going on with StreamYard.
Yep. But anyways, I'm going to jump out. If you have,
Yeah,
if you have any questions, Tony, you always call me. You got my number.
Yep.
All right. Talk to you later.
Hey,
all right, take care, Jerry. So that's the only thing that from whenever Jerry read me the form, I was wondering why I didn't get it, but it's only for you U.S. residents.
right. The letter email came out 2 days ago, and
Yeah,
I don't read emails ever. I don't even, unless I know someone sent me something, I'll look. But
Yeah.
And she read it, and it's on there. And it does say for guests arriving to Canada on cruise ships. By cruise ship, only a visiting visa is required of many nationalities. So
yes, that would be passport, to my knowledge.
well, I know Angie spent time looking, and she was running around here like a mad hornet last night, and about it. And she looked it up, and it said they don't consider a passport a visiting visa. That's why she says told me to, if you were going live today, find out about it. She pulled it up on the internet, and I figured, well, I'll ask Scott. I got off the roof, and so you can find out. No,
I'm going to try to call her right now.
Okay.
She's usually pretty good at picking up for me right now. Where are we? No, I don't want to call Jesse. Oh, no. There we go. I've already tried to call Glenda, call Jesse. Goodness gracious.
Before we hang up, I got another question too, but I'll let you go through that.
Yeah.
This is Parody. Hello, you have reached the voicemail of Jane Garcia, personal cruise.
Also, Scott, get me that phone number, her phone number, because I have a question about some stuff that was supposed to be in our thing and it's not.
All right. I left her a message to call me.
They give you a link that you can click on, a blue link, and you can't click on it. So I could probably, I just tried. There's a link about something about it, check requirements, nationality. Just then you go to click on it and it don't work. I could probably copy paste it, but
Yeah.
anyway. Hey, I did want to ask you about dress wear.
Yes.
I don't like dressing. I'll wear a nice good looking pair of shorts and a shirt. Is that fine to go eat dinners and different things? I own two pairs of jeans, a black one for a funeral and a blue one for a wedding. I don't.
So I bring like usually one dress shirt.
Yeah, I'll do that.
A couple pair of khakis, pair of jeans, couple pair of dress shorts, but we're going to Alaska.
That's okay.
The average temperature's gonna be between 50 and 60.
I'm game. I wear shorts out here at 30 degrees, so it don't make a difference to me.
Amen. Well, and it's it's like 90 degrees, and I'm in a hoodie, so
yeah,
it's all good. And yet I'll go to the store in February here in a pair of shorts.
Yep.
People look at me like I'm nuts. I'm in a hoodie and a pair of shorts. That's pretty much my attire for the whole year. Hey, there's my sister. She's eating lunch before they head off to the doctor. So, Glenda, did you get this letter also about
email? It came in yesterday.
Email about the needing travel visa or something. I'm confused. You lied. You told me. Yeah, well, I like to keep you on your toes, Jesse. And Jesse, did you get this email? And if you can, Jesse, come on up, because I didn't get it. The only thing that I've got is them wanting me to upgrade rooms. And it's Gene. Hello. No. I will. No. I will send it to you. Tony, can you send me that email?
Yeah,
please. And then, because Jane has no idea what we're talking about. So if she don't know, I'm happy to go with. They're using terminology that isn't needed. Like, to my knowledge, passports are like golden. Yeah, well, and that's it. So he's going to send it over to me right now, and then I'll send it to you. So I won't keep you tied up on the phone. I'll let you read it over and then give me a call back. All right. Talk to you after. Bye-bye. Jane's never even heard of this letter. She's like, can you please direct it to my other account that I have? And she said, so that I can get to the bottom of this. She said, I think she tends to agree with me. They're using words that they don't really need to be using. All they got to say is, if you got a passport, you're good.
That's what I would have figured too.
Did you get that letter email too, Jess?
Scam. It's a scam.
Is it?
No, it's a scam. They just wanted to get your information. They want you to call them. They're trying to get you to call them or
well, that
correspond back to them.
That would 100%. That would explain why those hot links are unclickable.
Correct. They want you to respond so they can send you a link that you can open. And once you open it, they either got your information or they try to get more information from you so that they can get.
Glenda, can you go onto the Facebook page and just put SOS? Don't
open anything with any links from anybody. Unless you know this directly from NCL. It has to come directly from NCL in Florida.
And click on the link. And if it doesn't come up and say Norwegian Cruise Line, blah, blah, and it comes up with something in Abu Dhabi Hubu or whatever, don't click it.
And if NCL does use something like that to try to get you some information, they're going to send you a note from them saying we are using a third party to do this or whatever. They're going to go through it. They're not just going to. The third party's just not going to. Hey, say we need you to respond to this email, or we need you to add some information. NCL's going to do it directly from themselves.
Yeah, and that's the one I was going to talk about tomorrow night, Glenda, is the upgrade. Once you press that and you give them the extra money, you cannot get your old room back if you don't like, and it can be an obstructed view.
Right. The other thing I want to say is, if there's anything that NCL wants to tell I'm talking about a current cruiser, one that's already in the system as paid up, or maybe even just getting on, they're going to send you information via their app. So if you go in the app, either on the phone or on the computer, there's a mail system that they use, and it tells you the steps that you are in. It also tells you, hey, if we got an opportunity for an upgrade. They tell you in that email, which is at the top of the app. And I use the computer more than I do the phone. But on the computer, you'll see a little heart, and the heart and the email, and the heart tells you that they got some information for you. Be it, hey, we got an opportunity for a excursion, it's half price, or they tell you in the app, so you don't have to go worry about getting something in your email.
Miss Ann said hello.
Yep.
Hey, Miss Ann.
I sent the email to you. At first, it won't let me send it. And that's all.
Well, I'm going to tell you in 2 seconds if it's a scam. No. Oh. No. This is do not reply at ncl.com. That's their You know what? I will just send it to her anyways, and let her.
Yeah, I don't have that email.
Well, and Glenda said that she never received an email. So why, you know, why only a few people got it out of? That just doesn't make sense to me.
Out of the full 18 group.
Yeah, no, that honestly does not.
Yeah, no.
Possible scam. Have a look. So yeah, no. Other than like clothes, you know, if you're gonna see on the, they still have dress. They call them dress up nights. Carnival has elegant night or whatever. It's not so much anymore. You're going to see people from wearing shorts to tuxedos, ball gowns. Like, there's some people that take this, you know, on a 7 night cruise, there's 2 nights that they have, you know, their dress up night or whatever. I wear a pair of jeans and my dress shirt. And it doesn't, you know, that's what I found. I've never had an issue. I've never once been told to upgrade my dress.
I think it's just Angie wanting me to wear a pair of jeans, and I refuse to wear jeans. I don't like them.
Well, I will say this:
No.
if you read the regs, I hate to tell you this, Scott. If you read the regs, if there are certain premium restaurants that they won't let you wear shorts. Okay, you have to have long pants on this cruise. Now,
Cagney's
all your complimentary locations, you know, you have to have shoes and have to have the shoes and a shirt on. But most of every place else you can wear whatever you want. But on some of the premium places like the steakhouses and the shrimp
I usually wear
you have to wear pants.
polo shirt, pair of khakis.
Yeah, you don't have to wear a suit. You don't have to wear. You don't even have to wear a jacket. No. So, but
wear a tie if you want, or no tie.
You got to look at the dress code for each one of the different eating locations, and there are a ton of eating locations. So,
and just bring a dress shirt, bring one pair of pants. It's not like you're gonna need.
Tony, you do you, Bubba. If you want to eat on the veranda every day, you go right ahead, Bubba. If you want to wear your buck nakeds, flip flops,
whoa,
and a muscle
we're shutting
shirt
that down there. No bikinis.
to the veranda, you go right ahead, Bubba.
Yeah.
No bikinis.
I've got 2 pair. One's black and one's blue. One's for a funeral, one's for a wedding, and that's it.
There you go.
Closet for about 3 years. I haven't touched them.
Make sure your flip flops are the same color.
Yeah, I don't wear them.
You got to be coordinated.
Yep.
Hold on a second.
Hey, I just sent you that email, Jesse.
To Jane. Corrupt. Jane Garcia over at her private one. Could she off this afternoon?
Hey, I just got word. Lisa said they just sent us the same email today. We just got it.
Yeah.
So if she sent it, you gonna send it to me?
Yeah, well, he just sent it to you, and I have a copy now that I'm going to send to Jane.
Oh no, this is from. No, this is the one they sent to us. For the Canadian visa information. Is that what it's titled?
I'm off of it. I forgot what was titled.
Canadian visa information for
For whoever, and then a reservation number.
and
Yeah, that one's from Norwegian.
yeah, like I said, this is coming straight from Norwegian. The do not reply to ncl.com, but it still doesn't. I'm trying to look. Your reference numbers lines up with what I've got here.
Yeah, I got it, Tony.
Yeah, that's just really, really, really weird.
All right, guys, I got to work. I got to get going.
Okay, well, we will have a definite by tomorrow night.
Sounds good. We'll be listening.
Jane's working on it now.
Oh, and what's their number? I have to call.
Talking about Jane's number?
Yeah.
Hang on. Let me
I'm surprised
go.
it's not scrolling. I'm surprised it's not scrolling. There you go.
The days are off. It should be 59.
Well, so if you'd have started at your normal time, you probably been on your P's and Q's.
You know what? Well,
954-514-4239.
One of my daughters ended up in the hospital.
954-514-4239.
Yeah. One of my daughters ended up in the hospital this morning. So yeah. Again.
And it's not 66 days, folks. It's like 59 days now.
Right.
Yeah, it is 59 days.
Hey, but who's counting, right?
57 days till we meet.
Right. If you're going 2 days ahead, it'd be 57 days. Hey, Linda Peterson, how you doing? Hit the thumbs up. Make sure you're subscribed. Ring his bell. Ring his bell. Ring his bell. Ring his bell like this.
All right, I gotta go. You guys take it easy.
Hey, give your wife a hug for me.
I will.
Angie, big hug for us. All right, Tony, take care. Oh, congratulations on them onions, Bubba.
Oh yeah.
What was that?
Oh,
we didn't hear it.
Glenda, text me again. It's my new ringtone for Glenda.
Oh,
she has to text me though.
Okay.
Your sister calling. Oh, you talk to sister.
All right. See you later.
Like I said, he needs his bell rung. He needs his bell rung, folks. What is?
Hey, I gotta make the giggle monster giggle at least a couple times.
He's your sister.
Your sister calling. You talk to your sister. I love it. I have way too much fun.
Butler says, I've been counting from day one, Jesse.
Yeah, you have, Jerry.
I know. I have.
Oh, wait
by the
till
way,
we.
Jerry, my apologies and my sincere condolences on the loss of your little donkey. That's just a shame. I mean, I hate to hear anything. I hear any loss. I mean, unless it's planned loss, like when you do chickens and stuff, when you process meat birds and stuff, that's one thing. But to lose one to a rainstorm or a thunderstorm, that was really sad. The short that your wife put out. I don't like to see anybody losing anything, especially unintended. Dingle, dingle, a lingo, dingle, dingle, lingo, Jesse and Scott. Okay. Joe, fix it for you in the house. I got an email from NC Other Cruise. Been moved to Biloxi. Let's go. That's what I'm talking about.
And Joey's paying. Joey's footing the bill.
I'm telling you, that Biloxi's like it's like a mini Vegas. I'm telling you. I love it. Place is beautiful.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Really?
That's where we just came from.
Yeah.
And I tell you what, it's nice. It's really the whole. They got like 15 casinos there that we know of. There might be some that we didn't even know of.
There's a book manufacturer there that uses Canadian paper, and I've been down there several times, but I haven't been down in like almost 20 years. And it was a pretty shady area that I was in.
Well, when Katrina come through, it tore that place up and they lost a lot of old plantation style homes. I'm not saying they were plantations, but they're plantation style homes. I mean, these are huge, big houses on big old properties right there along the beach, kind of like in California. Well, they lost a bunch of them during that hurricane, and they've had to clean all that up. But they're coming back little by little. But the only thing I don't like is some of the houses they're putting back on the property are more modern, and it really kind of cuts away from the classic look, of the plantation homes or the big stuff, like the White House kind of homes. It just takes away.
I've being from the character and the style. So being from Canada, the old plantation homes in the movies is all I've ever known. But to actually be down there, driving by, seeing a grandma out on the front step rocking, and the kids playing in a swing in the tree, like it was almost like you could blink your eyes and you were back to the early 1900s. Like
all these properties have these like 150 to 200-year-old oaks. The huge oaks.
Yeah, like massive.
They're massive. They're about the size of a big around, about the size of a Ford truck. And they got arms that stick out that come down and hug the ground. It's like huge, beautiful, beautiful trees.
Aren't you supposed to be working, Lucas?
And then, hey, my sissy's in the house right here. Not for nothing, Homestead. Of course, I don't have a ringtone for her, but
well, I'll share this ringtone with you.
No,
but I will play the whole ringtone for her whenever it gets longer whenever she calls.
Hey, Lucas Tripp says he's on summer break. Okay, leave him alone.
No, he's got to get off his and
he's
get
on summer break from school. He's on summer break from school. Just give him a week or two. Okay, he deserves time off just like everybody else.
He has way too much time off.
He says, "Nope, I only work on Fridays."
You're lucky that you're not my 100 biological son, because I'd whoop your butt, and you'd be working 6 days a week.
Yeah,
I got a big stick.
Yeah.
Oh, you talk to sister. So nice. Your sister love you. You love your sister. Talk to your sister on the phone.
Oh, that's stupid. Scott.
Gotta know when my sister's calling me.
Yeah.
Huh, that's funny. It's not allowing me to send this letter.
I know. You may have to put it in make it as an attachment.
Oh, for God's
Don't forward the letter, just forward it as an attachment.
I don't know if I can do that. Tony, image. No, that's the ship. Okay, So this is the letter that's in.
That's the one that's in the note.
Okay, so how do I save this now?
So save it to your desktop. Oh, you're on your phone. Never mind.
Yeah, I'll just copy and paste it. It's fine. She can figure it out from there.
Let's see.
Yeah, you see, I still didn't receive anything of the sort. Nope. So it's got nothing to do with me.
Don't let my eggs freeze. What?
What? What about your eggs? Okay, there. I just sent it back to her again.
No.
Oh, you played deal or no deal, did you?
Not me. I didn't. Ginger and Joey did.
Oh yeah. They have that on the ship. They have a couple of game shows on the ship. One's deal or no deal. Then there's I forget which other ones. But anyways, so yeah, just folks, if I can reiterate, be careful to what you sign up for.
Unless it comes
Get
from
a
NCL.
hold of Jesse or I before you go to send anybody money or your information. NCL will no longer ask you for information. They have all your information.
Yeah.
If you go to buy something, obviously they'll need your credit card information. That is not stored. So it's not like, somebody's getting your information. It's used once, destroyed off their system.
Yeah.
And it's more of a pain in the butt for us. But I tell you what,
But it's by design. It's by design.
Yeah.
So I'll give you an example. When I went in there, I went and ordered one of the excursions. I had to put in my credit card, put in the number, and now it's on my account. If you go into my account, you'll see my excursion in there. Well, a few minutes later, I ordered something else. I had to put in all the information. They don't store the information, so you have to keep putting in your payment information.
Yeah.
So you can do it, and that's through the NCL app. But how many folks you got in the house? About 11 or 12. I do want to make mention about this, Scott, because we've been talking about
Beth. Yes, it is still live, but I don't know for how much longer. They were shutting it down within a month or two of the. So you've got to get it booked soon if you want to reserve a room.
Yeah. So
because we have 7 ships coming into port that day. It's going to be full.
Beth, the link for the Max is still good. Yes.
Yeah.
And
if
in fact,
not,
I don't know if you've been getting on the Instagram, but I get Instagram posts from the Max. They have like commercials about the Max. They're pretty neat.
No way.
Yeah. No, I was going to tell you. So since we've been doing stickers, we've been doing stickers from Sticker Mule, and they're an awesome place to get stickers made. Trust me. We get our stickers. And in fact, this is a Sticker Mule sticker. It's very, very clear, very it's just very good quality. It doesn't fade, outside.
Do you want to see our? Do you want to see ours?
This is one that I've done from Sticker Mule, but there's a new place that I've been going to called Sticker Bros, and they're here in Texas. They're in Fort Worth, Texas. Sticker Bros, and I'll give you an example. Sticker Mule gave me sent me an email, said that you can get 50 of these for $29, or 50 of these for $29. Okay. For $39, and they have, and oh, by the way, in Sticker Mule, when you order these, once you order the $29, that's it. You got to pay the rest at the regular price. You only get one set of 50 for $29. I went to Sticker Bros. I've ordered as many of these as I want for their price, and it's 100 for $39. 100 stickers for $39, and there's no limit.
How does it work?
Huh?
How does it work?
It's beautiful. It's beautiful. This is my new LDA logo for the hat, the one I have up here.
Do you have one of my stickers, my good ones down there?
You talking about the one with the crosses? It's on the Jeep already. I don't have another one.
Crud. Okay, I was going to see how much that would be.
So if you go to Sticker, let me pull it up. I can show you real quick. I'll tell you.
You said it's Sticker Bros?
Sticker Bros, yeah. STICKERBROS, Sticker Bros. And they're out of Fort Worth, Texas. And they're a big company. They ain't no little bitty mom and pop. They're a big company.
Okay. The only way that I'll use the guy that we use is if he does specials. That's the only time that I use his is if he has a special. And what did we get? 130, something like that. 130 or 150 for.
And this is what it looks like. And if you sign up, you get 20% off. But
okay,
the quality is amazing. Let me show you the deals they got right now. So the monthly deal for this month, they have just like Sticker. They have 100 3-inch stickers. That's what this is. It's a 3-inch sticker. 100 stickers for $39. And so what I did a test to see if it would let me order more than one, and it did. So you can order more than one, or you can get 100 3-inch hologram stickers. That's the ones that kind of have a little reflection to it.
Yeah.
For $39, or you can get 100 3-inch emboss stickers for $49. Emboss means it feels like you can feel all the letters. So, and that's $39.
So you could order, say, 300 for 3 times 39.
Correct. $120 roughly. $118.
It's, I just like to know that it's good quality.
Yeah, and like I said, I've already got copies of their stickers, and they're almost exactly the same as Sticker Mule.
Yeah, well, mine came from that other guy that we used, and it's been on the back of my truck since, well, it's over 3 years now.
Yeah, I'm thinking these big companies, a lot of these big companies, and they do stickers, labels, signs, banners, magnets, and a whole lot more.
Okay.
Die cut. They do die cut. They do.
What's their
samples?
What's their shipping like? Because that's the killer for us.
Yeah.
That's why I use the other guy, because he doesn't charge me any shipping.
Yeah, this one was free shipping as well. I didn't pay no shipping on this order. It was
but you're
$3. I had $3. Yeah. Well, no, if they're going to be shipping, free shipping, it'll be free shipping for everybody. But I paid $3 and something in tax. So
Okay. But yeah, they can't get around that. That'd be state tax, right?
no. Oh yeah, state tax. I'm sorry, state tax. Yes. And we're
That's
at
okay.
8.25, I think, 8.25%.
Okay. Yeah, because Texas doesn't pay federal, but they pay state, correct?
We don't have a state tax. We have a sales tax. We have a state sales tax.
Okay. Yeah, now you got me.
Yeah. Now Oregon, see, we go to Oregon, they pay a state income tax, okay, but or a state tax, you can call it that, but they don't have any sales tax. So when it says 99 cents, you pay 99 cents.
Mhm.
Joey, there's no difference in colors. They don't charge you by the color. You send them a proof of what you want. You upload the proof and they'll print it just like it's on the proof. But here's what happens. You send them the proof of what you want, Joey, like Joe Fix It, like the one I'm looking at there. They'll send you a proof back once it's in their system. They'll send it back and say, is this what you want? Is this what you like? If so, when you hit submit, then they're going to send it. If you don't respond within, I think, a week or 2 weeks, they go with whatever you sent to the beginning. So
yeah, see, that's my guy too. Was did you like it? I said, can you just move it over slightly? Within 10 seconds.
Yeah.
What did I order it Saturday and it arrived here on Wednesday? Can't ask for, and they make them in Toronto, so for Canadians it's a good quality link, and I don't mind supporting other people as well. Let's face it.
Look at some of their stickers here.
So Beth, you should get a confirmation email if you book.
Yeah, Beth, you'll get a confirmation email if you booked.
Check your spam too.
Oh yeah, check your spam folder. Make sure you're not, I mean, so they do all kind of stickers. I mean, die cut, square. This is a die cut. This is a die cut. Transfer stickers. So if you want to transfer from the paper to the vehicle or wherever you want to stick it to, they do bumper stickers. Holographic. A glitter sticker.
So yeah, it looks like it's just an outline of a glitter.
Yeah, it's just an outline. Oh no, it's blended into the sticker.
Oh, okay. Yeah. I see that.
Yeah. See, 100 stickers is normally $71.14. So to get 100 stickers for $39, that's a steal.
Yeah. So you're getting 50% off.
Yeah. Let's see what 3x3 is. 3x3s are $92.34. That's what the glitter though. 4x4, and
yeah, they're always more expensive. I think the glitter.
Yeah. But if you just go with a normal, like my normal circle sticker here, 3x3, 100 is going to be $82.84. So it's half price off, dude. Half price. And I like that they have monthly deals because that's when I like to buy. I like to buy during the monthly deals. So. And you said a 4x4. 4x4 would have been $109 for 100. 81 for 50.
It was die cut the ones that we got.
Oh, die cut. Okay.
No, it wasn't. No, it was 4x4 rounded edges.
4x4 rounded edge. Okay, so it's probably going to be the same here. And then I got a custom quantity. I guess if you need to order something out of the ordinary, let's say between 200 and 300, let's say 250, you can probably.
That's what I use. Yeah,
And then
that's what I use for ours.
250. Yeah, 250 will be 109.50.
And so right now there's 100 for.
No, 179. I'm sorry. I'm gonna do 55.
So yeah, if we do a 3x3 round, yeah, so $221.
Yep, 221.
You're on the circle ones right now,
Yeah.
and those are the ones that are the $39.
Well, no, any of them are $39 as long as you do the program, the deal. It doesn't have to be round. It can be square. It can be die cut. It's 100 stickers. You just submit your.
Okay, because I need,
artwork.
yeah, I wouldn't mind to get 100 round 3-inch, my old one, and
Yeah,
then
you're.
get my Highland one that I had done up for
So
the Mid-America. I am going to
So what you're going to do is you're going to go in here and you're going to pick a sticker, right? You want the 103 inch, right? You're talking about 3 inch, same size I got. You're going to go in there and you're going to put matte finish or gloss. I go with matte myself. And then you're going to upload.
Mine normally is glossy, but yeah, don't matter.
Yeah, you can do glossy, whichever one. And then you'll upload your file, and then if you have any special notes you want. So this is one order for $39. If you want 100 or 200, you'll have to put in the number 2 here. So that's 2 orders of 100 each. You don't put 100 here because then they'll charge you 139s.
Okay.
This is one order of the deal, which is 100 stickers for $39. If you want 200, you'll need to put 2 in here. You follow me?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it'd be nice if
right now, look, it's total $39, and let's say you put 100. All right, now it goes up to 3,900. See?
Pocket change.
Yeah, but if you want 2 sets or 200, you're going to put that in there, and it goes to 78. See? And then you add to cart, and boom, you're done.
Yeah.
Fill in your payment information. And then notes, like I said, notes is the case. Hey, I know the picture I sent you has a blue background, but I don't want any background. I want it white. Or I know the background is supposed to be black, but I'd rather it be white. You just tell them that right there, and then they'll do it, and they'll send you a proof, and the proof will say, "Is this what you want?" And if it's yes, and you say, "Yeah, perfect," send it. Go ahead and make it.
You know what, Beth? I'm just too busy. I can't do it. But Jesse does have a guy that does shirts.
Yeah,
so
we have a guy down here. His business is called Blaze Shirts or Blaze. What's it called?
It's the same
Blaze.
one that we got the last batch.
Yeah, the guy. Yeah.
Yeah, but send her the link.
Yeah, I can put the link in there.
Yeah. I think they're clean. Is he just about done out front? Have you been watching him, or? Okay, but the tree itself is gone? Hmm? Okay. Oh. Okay, well, yeah, no. So yes, those shirts, you just order through that link
I'm gonna
that
put it,
Jesse,
I'm putting put it up. Yeah.
that gives you your that will give you the list of what shirts are available, hoodies, hats.
July 10th to order them. It ends on July 10th.
Oh, there you go. So you've only got 2 weeks to get those, Beth.
Yep. Well, we'll need to make I'll have to.
We will ship them after
After
the
the
closing
after
date.
the 10, you have to close the date, yeah. All right, so we have a post on our, if you go to our page and go to the post section where I have all the community posts, there's an advertisement in there. It's got 2 different pictures. You just slide over left, right, and the links there too. I just put it in the Rambling. And Scott's, it says Rambling with the Brums. I stuck it on his, so it's the links there.
Mm.
But yeah, you only have until the 10th to order those shirts. After the 10th, he closes the webpage down. So if you order after the 10th, I don't know if there's any guarantee you'll get it anytime in time.
You know what? We're getting awful close, guys. We're getting awful close that we got to start worrying about time now.
Yeah. You know, you can't procrastinate when it comes to the shirts because he wants to get everything. Once he gets all the orders in on the 10th, that he's going to pull all the orders and he's going to run that series of shirts and t-shirts and hoodies all at one process. Okay. Because he didn't want to have to do a shirt today and then do a shirt next Friday and then a shirt next Wednesday. Because we're not, he's doing this special for us. We're not ordering a lot of shirts. We're ordering, just a few. So he's working with us he created this little web page so we can do it that way. So I'm not sitting here with a notepad say Beth wants a blue one no, get that.
That was a pain in my butt.
Yeah, we're not doing that. So he graciously did this for us. But he's only opening up the page until July 10th for us to get all the orders in. We got plenty of time. So get the word out. If you want a shirt, go to Jesse's post, get the link, go in there and order it. And then after the 10th, he'll start making them. It'll take him about a day and a half, he said, maybe 2 days at the most to make them. And then he'll ship them after that. So,
yeah.
Make sure your address is correct when you fill out that form at the end.
Yeah. Because they're not going to be as nice as the shipping department or myself.
Yeah, this is a business. It's not a friend that says, "Hey, I'll make you some shirts," and he calls.
Exactly.
Open to the page for the cruise.
Link doesn't open.
The one you did on the cruise in Alaska, she said it didn't open.
Who? What?
Hold on. No, checking the link
to the t-shirts.
Oh no!
I just clicked on it.
Oh.
I just clicked on it and it worked.
It opened.
Let me send it again, but I sent it from the actual page. Maybe I dropped a.
Let me see if I can bring it up.
I just put it in there again. Put it in there again, Scott, under your name.
Yeah. But what I'm just saying is it may
be dropping off a letter or something.
Yeah, it may be dropped.
Yeah, it did. It dropped off Cruising Alaska 2025.
Yeah, it goes just to this is where it goes, Jesse.
Yeah, it just goes there. Yeah. So I dropped it again, but that's the company. I dropped it again. It'll go right straight to the Cruising Alaska. You can thank your sister for checking that. Oh, my sister. Or whatever her name is.
My my sister fix. My sister good person. She fixed it.
She good sister.
She good sister. Yeah. She's a pain in my you know what, but she's good. Yeah.
Joe
the
Fixer
one-
says, "Hi, Lisa." Hey,
Yeah.
I didn't get a hi, Jesse. It's just hi, Lisa. Okay, Joey.
Exactly. So the one that I have pinned in the chat is the good one. That's
The
the
very
one
top?
that open. That's the one that opens up to here.
Is it on the top? You said you pinned it on top.
Yeah, I pinned it to.
Perfect. You know this other one here. Let me go ahead and delete that one.
Oh, now it's not showing up that I pinned it. What the heck?
Do I need to go in your account and do it for you?
I'm a trained
Done it
professional.
before. I can go do it again. Yep, I can't wait, man. This is going to be awesome.
Yeah, no, it
It's
says
going to be awesome. I've been on the cruise, so that's not really the awesome part for me, which it is awesome, but the awesome part's not the cruise. It's going to be able to see all the folks again, everybody that we know from YouTube. That's
It's
going to be the awesome part.
it's the fellowship that we're
It's
gonna
going to
have.
be all the cutting up that we're going to do. And let me warn you guys,
If you got
Creekside's going to be on that boat, so y'all better be on your best behavior. He's an equal opportunity offender, just like me. Trust me. So
you better
better
thicken
be
up.
watching. Tony, he's not gonna cut nobody no slack
Well,
because he's on vacation. He says, "Oh, I ain't gotta be Creekside when I'm on this boat. I'm gonna cut up and y'all better shut up."
He is the Maples. He's just not.
He's coming up. He's coming as Creekside Maples.
But yeah, no, it's going to be a lot of fun.
You say it all the time. Is it yeah or is it no? Which one is it? Yeah or no? Yeah, no. Which one is it?
What? Who?
You say yeah, no, yeah, no, yeah, no. Which one is it? Yeah or is it no? It can't be both.
I said both, so it must be both.
No, it can't be. It's either yes or it's no. It's not. There's no
Don't
in between.
make me call my sister. My sister will fix you.
Yeah, Beth, the whole thing's gonna be awesome, and you're gonna love it. I guarantee you. Just the beauty that you're gonna see. And I'm not talking about me. I'm talking about the beauty of the Alaska.
Of me. So I actually downloaded an app who shows where the ship is, and I've been following it this week. So Monday morning, we are going to wake up in the middle of the ocean, and to the right hand of the ship where we will be, that's where our rooms are, there's going to be an island that we will sail close to. I'm hoping we're going to get to see some really cool
I thought we were on the port side, Scott. I thought we were on port side. I thought we were on the left. Well, you might be on the right side because you're on the 10th floor.
No.
We're on the port side.
I'm looking at the front of the boat. We're on the right hand side.
We're on the left hand side. If you're looking at the front of the boat, we're on the left hand side, which is port.
Oh, if you're looking at the front of the boat, yeah. But no, we're port side, which is on the right hand.
If I'm looking at the front, if I'm looking towards the front, the boat's going forward. We're on the left hand side.
No,
we're
you're
moving
not.
Forward.
No, you're not. No, you're not.
You better look at that again, then.
You better look at it again. I know exactly where I am.
Don't make me pull it up, Scott.
I want you to pull it up so that I can go, I was right.
Okay. Now you done. It should be a challenge here.
Well, folks, it's been nice talking to you there, and we'll have a great day. Stay tuned tomorrow for the conclusion.
No, Lisa.
What?
She says, depends on which way you're standing.
Well,
Let's see.
that's exactly, Lisa, what I was saying. If we're in our rooms looking at the front of the ship, we're on the right-hand side of the boat.
No. I don't think so.
Yes, sir.
I don't think so. I'm fixing to pull it up.
Well, you can fix
I'm fixing to show
Joey's fixing it. Not Santa Claus. Oh, but he is this time, Joey. And I want that to be known. He was wrong once. The Rambler was right. I may just have to let some folks know that Saturday if I get home in time.
Yeah.
Miss Lisa, get a stick and hit him with it. There's the Tobe. Hey, buddy. I'm just looking outside, Mom.
Outside.
I'm living my best life, sitting in my chair.
Map.
Funny how he's looking at it to see how he can turn it around. So that
No, I'm not. I'm trying to find it.
He's trying to find the map.
Oh, all you got to do is pull up your app.
Well, I'm in the webpage, so I can share it on the screen. Okay.
Oh, right.
So it's different. It's different here.
That is. What time is it? Okay, I've got about half an hour.
Did you sign up for that behind the scenes thing?
No, I'm not paying $180 per person.
Well, you don't have to, your wife don't have to go. It just be you. I think it's 139. It's not 180.
Well, minus your $50. I got to. I'll
Okay.
make.
You know what room you know? I know what room I'm in.
10290.
Yeah. Okay. If you let me go back up to deck 6, so you
Pull
can
it
see
up.
the front of the boat. Okay, deck 6. Where am I at?
There's Hank.
Hank!
Hankers! Well, he must be napping.
All right, this is deck 6.
Yep.
You see they show the boat, the front of the boat at the very top.
Yep.
All right, we can go on up to deck 8. There's the front of the boat, deck 8. Deck 10, there's the front of the boat. It looks rounded, but it's the front of the boat up here. Now, Scott, what number are you at?
Go to the end. Keep going. So those are your back.
Don't tell me your number, Scott. Don't say your number. Just, are you on the right or on the left? Are you on the right or are you on the left?
I am. I can't even see where I am. That doesn't even make sense. Go up. Hang on.
I thought you were at the very top right.
I was back farther than what you guys were.
Okay, so we're about right here.
Here,
We're
I'll text you what I'm.
Okay.
My room.
Look, we're on 11. Look, I'll say. See, this is the top. This is the front of the boat, and on the left-hand side, you'll see 11162, 11164, 11166. That's where we're at. We're on the left side of the boat, facing forward.
Because
I can take that $2 apology any way you want.
No, because I'm on the port side. I know I am.
Well, they mistold you what side you're on.
Go.
Maybe you're on the port side. Maybe you're on the right side.
Don't believe everything.
And that may be port side, but that's why I asked you. We're on the left side facing forward. Port, starboard, or whatever. We're on the left side facing forward.
Oh, hang on. Here's Jane. Hello. Hey. Yep.
Tell him, Joey. I may not always be right, but I'm never wrong.
Okay. Okay, so as long as they're U.S.
Jerry
and they
knows.
have
Jerry knows left and right.
a
Port and
U.S.
starboard.
passport,
He was in the
they're
Navy.
fine. You're not helping me. If they are a U.S. citizen, I think I'm dealing with first-time cruisers. They're U.S. citizens. They have their passport. Is that all they need? Yeah, but that's where we're confused.
Yeah, Jerry, you're right across from the studio lounge.
You want your egg too?
You working?
No, not yet.
You working?
Oh, of course.
It's 4 o'clock.
No.
I'll make the name.
Wave as you go by.
Who? Toby?
You. No, wave to the screen.
Wave to the screen, Dad. Wave to the screen. Say hello to everybody.
Hello, everybody.
I didn't want to be working. Yeah, I have to do that this weekend, but this weekend. Okay.
Jesse Scott said his number on the live. Yeah, but I don't remember the number. You remember the number? I don't remember the number. I thought you said, I thought it was up here like 11,700 something.
Yeah, that's it too.
You know what? I have it somewhere else. Let me see if I have it somewhere else. I got his number. I got your number, Scott.
Oh, Jerry says it's 10-290.
Oh, 10,290?
That's what Jerry said.
I'm on 11th floor. Duh. 11th. I need to go down to 10th floor. 10th floor and 10,290. That's way down here.
Right there in the middle, right there to the left. No, down,
288,
right
290,
there.
right there.
He's at the back ass
He's
end of the boat.
at the back. He says he's at the back ass end of the boat. 10,290 right there, folks. That's where Scott's at. On the left-hand side, as I said, facing forward towards the boat, the front of the boat. He's on the left-hand side. If he's at 10,290. Now, what's the big square mean? Is that handicap? Where's the? There's a grid here somewhere. I thought it was. Oh, here it is. Oh, wheelchair accessible. There you go. That key. That's if the left side is the port side. I don't know which one's port and starboard. Yeah, the port side. Again, Scott, you got a guy from the Navy right here. A guy from the Navy. I wasn't in the Navy. I wouldn't know Navy from the Cub Scouts. But man from the Navy says that port side, and you're on the left side if you're on 10,290, which is right there. He's talking to, I think he's talking to Jane. And he's saying, you Jane, me Tarzan.
Oh, jeez.
Okay.
Okay. Now.
All right. Here's where you're at. 10,290, right?
Yeah.
10290. That's port side, and that's official net from the official U.S. Navy. You're on the port side, facing forward.
See, they told
I don't care what they told you. I'm telling you what I see.
you're on the on. Yeah, that's the Encore.
I'm on the Encore. I'm in the NCL.
No,
man.
no. I'm not being.
I'm logged into my NCL. Look, Jesse, view my account. Military appreciation. By the way, I got the discount.
Port side is curbside, Jesse.
Port side is curbside. There you are right there, 10290. And you got wheelchair accessible room.
Yes, I do.
Did you get you a scooter?
I did. I really didn't want to, but my darling wife told me that if I didn't, well, she would beat me.
Well, because she doesn't want to have to sit there and wait for you to walk. And you have to stop every 15 minutes, and she's got to stop to wait on you. No, she said, look, we're going to get to that restaurant, or we're going to get to that store.
Oh,
whether I got to drag you or whatever.
Okay, let me say this. I just got off the phone. Jane just got off the phone with Excursions. You need to fill out the form, and it will tell you if you need an electronic transfer. 9 times out of 10, you're not going to. But that's NCL's call. You have to fill out that paperwork. Do it now. So that if you do have to get the travel passport, which we're a friendly, well, at least 5 minutes ago, we were a friendly country, countries. So I don't foresee there being any issues. That's why Glenda hasn't received it yet. Everybody apparently is going to get it. She's not sure about me because, like she said, the only thing you need to come to the U.S. is your passport. And I said, well, that's all the U.S. need to come to Canada too. She's like, everybody in the U.S. has to fill out this form.
Yeah. See, NCL said they'll be a whole lot happier whenever Canada becomes a 51st state than they won't have to have all those problems.
That ain't going to do it because Oregon, California, Wisconsin, Michigan, they're all coming with us.
Oh, yeah. I'm sorry.
So we got 1, 2, 3. We got a whole bunch of room up here.
The only state that can do that is Texas because they have a different agreement than the rest of the United States.
Well, because the U.S. absorbed Texas back in
1800s.
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah.
Actually, it wasn't even. It was a hostile takeover at that time.
Yeah, but they wrote a treaty. So anyway, get back to your visa thing. So this is for everybody who's an American citizen going on the cruise, not a Canadian.
No, well, I think I'm the only. Well, there's myself and Sammy and them coming out of Toronto.
Well, Tony and Joni, you got Tony and Joni too. That's why I'm asking.
Yeah, no, they're as long as they have a passport, we're good. Yeah,
they have a passport.
But if they get this information, I don't know if everybody. She didn't seem to know if everybody was going to get it. She just said, if you get it, fill it out as soon as you get it.
We got it.
So fill it out, and maybe because I've also cruised with NCL twice. Yeah. So there's just a couple things that you gotta be really sure about. And that's make sure that you look at all the stuff that's not permitted on the ship.
It'll be in an email, Beth. It'll be in an email. So did
if you got the email.
Yeah. So like I said, we just got ours. So you may not have it yet. Maybe they haven't sent it to you yet. But if you did, you'll have an email from NCL.
Or you can just go and fill it out at the documents.
Yes, Beth, it's an email.
Yeah. There's one link. There's a hot link. Click on it and put in your information, and it will say you need it, you don't need it. Australians need it. Kenya, blah 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 blah. Why Australia does, I'm uncertain, but I thought Australia was friends of ours and not foe.
I don't think it has to do with that, Scott. It had nothing to do with whether we're friend or foe. I think it has to do with what kind of agreements the governments have with
probably
with travelers. It has nothing to do with friend or foe.
That's probably correct, Jesse. Is that yes?
It's a travel agreement that they have.
Yeah. So yeah, no, this is really. Oh, you know what? I've seen another one. I'm right outside the elevators also. No, I'm not. That's 1100 now. Go to 10.
Go to 10?
Yeah. Because I was quite a piece away from the elevators.
You're right here, Scott. And the elevators are right here. So you're like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 rooms before you get to the elevators.
Yeah.
That's not far at all.
And you guys are literally just up about where, you guys are.
Yeah, I think we're
Right in the middle almost.
I think we're 1160. So we're like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, 9 or 10, about the same amount.
But the other way.
But the other way coming back.
Yeah.
No, we're 1168. We're 1168. Because you used to be 1170.
Yes,
failed on us.
Well,
so I'm
unfortunately,
70.
I had no option. I got the last handicap room on the ship.
Yep.
And that was back, good Lord, Terry was still with NCL when all that transpired. So, yeah, it'll come. Beth, you can come up tomorrow night. We'll talk more about it tomorrow night. We'll go over. Maybe somebody can fill that out first.
So before we leave,
just before we go live, so tomorrow night, so that we know what to tell people to look for.
So before we leave, we got one more order of business to take care of. I know you got somewhere to be in 30 minutes. You said.
No, that was 20 minutes ago. So 10 minutes. I got to get out. I got to go.
Jerry, the studio lounge is for those who have purchased room or board for the studio rooms. They have their own lounge. The studio.
Yes.
The
studio or single person rooms.
Right. It's for them. No, so we got one more order of business before we leave to take care of, and that's Scott telling Jesse he was right. Hey, you were going to tell me I was wrong. So I rest my case, folks.
That's, you know what? That really sucks. That's the first time I've never been on a port side of a ship. That's it, guys. We're going down like the Titanic. which is actually going to be really neat coming back, because we're going to see, we're going the outside on the way up, and we're going through the the Straits on the way back. So that'll be neat. So yeah, no. Jerry, the only time you're going to want the studio lounge is if Susan kicks you out.
Well, I'd rather get kicked out than to kicked overboard.
Well, yeah, okay. I'm not going to say you're wrong on that one.
Let's see. Will Jerry get kicked overboard? Magic 8 Ball says most likely. Jerry, sorry, the 8 Ball don't lie. Sorry, this is most likely.
Jerry,
you better take you some floaties. Carry some arm floaties in your pocket. You can, in a hurry, put them on.
You know what? That's what we got to do getting onto the ship. All 18 of us with floaties.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Yeah, 8 Ball, Magic 8 Ball don't lie. And I'm always behind the 8 Ball.
Yeah. Hey, Mr. Jim. Oh, gracious.
Hey, Schulenberg, what's going on, Mr. Jim? How you doing? How's it down there in Florida right now? I know y'all are hot.
Uh-huh.
Because I know we are, so they're hot. They're hotter.
We actually got. Oh, did you get that text that I sent you last night? What the heck was that?
No, that was good, because what I did was I was sending my number to what's her name?
I just wondered why.
Bland's Promised Land Rants. I was sending it to her, so I just sent it to a few people on that. You use WhatsApp?
No.
It's the best way to send files, dude. It's the best way to send videos and pictures. There's no limit. When you send a picture on email, it says file's too big or whatever. Not WhatsApp. WhatsApp, it lets you send anything in as many as you want. They did my roof. When they redid my roof this last year, I was up there taking pictures and videos, and the guy said, "Hey, man, can you send me those pictures?" I said, "Well, I don't know. I can only send like 1 or 2 at a time." He goes, "Well, no. Use WhatsApp." I said, "What?" He said, "Use WhatsApp." I said, "Okay." So I downloaded it, man. I put every single file in one note, and they took it all. WhatsApp. It's what's happening, brother. It's what's happening. And now I use it religiously.
I've got a question. Have you used this thing that Jerry was talking about that he's using? EV Mux or Mux?
So EV Mux, it's a streaming platform that you can use for, like we're doing on StreamYard. Same thing. Only it's their version. No, I haven't used it yet because I'm paid up until March of next year. I got the full boat until March of next year. I'm not looking into getting another one until then.
Okay.
Paid service, and it's already because it happened. Everybody started switching like early this year. Well, and I just switched over to another year, so now I have another year of StreamYard.
Okay.
Next year I might. And see, the thing is I use the giveaway tool, and
Jerry said that's built right in. Like
I know that, but
it's so easy for the giveaway tool.
Correct, but I know it all depends on how you customize.
It's got the wheel and it's got the hashtag built right into it. You don't need to go to another stream.
I think she's trying to say something.
Miss is always right.
Mrs. Always Right, because she's married to Mr. Always Right.
I wouldn't go there, but I agree with
Mrs. Always Right unless you're married to a Mr. Always Right.
Then she must have somebody on the side, because
you can't be a Mrs. Always Right unless you're married to a Mr. Always Right. Am I right, chat?
Can I speak?
Oh, okay, of course you can, Miss Lisa.
Speak.
Yeah, exactly.
On that NCL link, it asks you let's see. It asks you if you're visiting or It just asks you like 2 or 3 questions. One was if you're visiting, and you say, or if you're business or whatever. So you choose what it is, and then it asks you if you're, shit, I can't remember now. Oh, on your passport, it asks for the country code on that passport, and you put that in, and then it'll tell you if you need something else or not.
If you need further an advanced.
But it just told you that you need a valid identity form, whether it be a passport or ID card or no, not driver's license.
Not driver's license. Okay.
It's just said valid identity form.
Yeah, it's got to be a federal issue.
And we have passports.
Yeah, that's it. And I can't see how they'd want more than what a passport is. Like,
no, I think it's just a double validation to make sure, because there's some people that aren't getting passports that are going to go on this cruise saying I don't need a passport because I'm not going on.
So yes, it does ask for if you're using what form of identification are you using, and so I put passport, and then it went to ask for
your number. Yeah.
No, not the number, just the country code, and it's USA.
Oh, okay.
So then, but it gave a list of other items that you could use if you're using for identity, like driver's license, whatever. I didn't read them. I just
there's also a passport card, like a.
Yeah, I forget. They call it something different up here.
Yeah.
I really should get that. Crossing the border so much, it would save me a lot of time. It's an enhanced driver's license is what they call it up here.
You know what save you a lot more time, Scott? Just get your helicopter.
Yeah, sure. That's all I need. I'll be shot down in no time.
Yep.
Considering I have to go right beside a state penitentiary.
Okay.
No.
You hear about that new penitentiary they're building in Florida down there by James Schulenberg?
No, Mr. Jim.
They're building a brand new facility down there. It's called Alligator Alcatraz.
Nice.
I mean, it's middle of the Florida Everglades. So right down there they're building. So if you escape, you ain't got nothing to deal with but alligators and pythons.
Hey, and that's the same as Alcatraz. If you could make it to the shore, good riddance.
So
I think, if I'm not mistaken, I think Sir Grace might have went on the tour of Alcatraz. I think he was the one that I was talking to that went on the tour, and it was,
I thought he was one of the ones that escaped.
I wasn't going to say that part. Maybe the cane and the guide dog are just a front.
Yeah, they do things like that when they work for the CIA.
Yeah,
Secret Service, and all them what do you call it? Undercover agencies. He might be undercover. You just never know. So you got to be real careful what you say around certain people.
Well, and if Sir Grace goes, "Can you say that again into this pocket?" Don't do it.
Yeah. If he says,
if he's listening right now, he's peeing in his pants.
Yeah, Beth, it's not Easy Mux. It's EV Mux, like Butler says. EV Mux. It's a streaming platform.
I'm going to try it.
Somebody else was using it too. But Butler uses it, and I think Double Dog uses it, and maybe Gary.
Yeah. So,
but I haven't even looked into it because, like I said, I'm paid up until March. So somewhere around January next year, I'll start looking at it.
And they're starting to slowly take away my StreamYard things, like the different things they used to offer on StreamYard, and honestly, I just can't afford $400
Well, I bit the bullet this time. I mean,
US.
because like I said,
US. So that's like friggin' $792 Canadian.
oh, that's chump change for you, Bubba.
Oh yeah, and he said Ralph at Webb's Web actually
Yeah,
tested them
Ralph
all out,
uses it too. That's
and
right.
and Ralph said he strongly recommends it.
Yeah.
So I'm going to give it a shot.
Have you ever
And-
seen anybody? Have you ever seen anybody lightly recommend something? Okay. Yeah.
Lord help him. Lord help him.
Hey, 7 days, 7 nights, brother. You're going to have to put up with me.
Oh no, I don't.
I hope.
7 days, 7 nights.
Mm.
No, just the 7 days.
Yeah.
Yeah, Scott. If you go to Butler's on Monday, you'll see he's been using it. He's been using it about I think 2 or 3 weeks now, and
Yeah.
he's getting better and better at it as far as working through it and stuff. So
Well, that's
check
what
him out
I'm.
on Monday at 5:45.
I don't think I have anything to do on Sunday except I'll be down in the shop doing some stuff in the shop. And
But Jerry, have you tried? Have you tried bringing somebody up on panel using the EV Mux yet?
That's a huge thing for us.
Bringing it up on panel, and then maybe selecting the different modes, like the different scenes.
Yeah.
Have you? Does it have? I'm sure it does. All the different scenes. Yeah, we know. You're still learning. We're going to learn through you, Jerry.
So he said he hasn't, but he was up on Devil Dogs before.
Yeah, but you were on as a guest. I'm talking about you being in control. You being the controller. That's what you want to try.
How many people is he allowed to bring up? Because if I buy StreamYard again, then it's what, 10?
Yeah, but really,
I just don't want to pay that for StreamYard. I don't think it's worth it.
What does it matter? Because you once you get past 4, it gets uncontrollable.
Exactly.
In fact, 2. If it was me and Glenda up here, then me and Glenda would be fighting for time. You see what I'm saying? It's like really after 2 people, it really makes it difficult. So I need more than 10. What do you now? If you're having a meeting, maybe like if you're doing it for business and you have 10 employees, I can see that.
12 on. So what I was thinking, Jesse, is just having like a live, for the cruise. So if people wanted to come up and ask questions, like you, Glenda, and I, there's 3 right there. So as long as we have even a couple more and people can go up, down all the time.
Yeah, but out of the 18 rooms that we have booked, you got to probably look, well, how many would want to come up on panel? I can tell you one person that won't come up on panel because they don't ever do it, and that's Dave and Sandy. So Dave and Sandy wouldn't come up on panel, so there's one. So now you're down to 17, okay? Well, you got to think of who all. So you may not even get 12 people to come up on panel.
Exactly.
And other things, if you, me, and Glenda are there, we don't all 3 need to be on the panel. One of us be up there, others be in the basement.
Yeah, that's true.
But what I'm saying, he's saying for like a pre-meeting, a pre-boarding meetup online. Hey, Jerry.
Oh my God. No.
You're muted.
I can read lips.
Well, we read lips. Yeah, you got to change your hat and you got to move your lips a little bit different, Jerry.
Yeah.
You got to move your mouth a little bit different.
Hello, you're muted. You're muted.
Can we unmute him? No.
Tune in Tokyo. No, he muted.
Yeah,
he muted himself.
Okay.
There you
Can
go.
hear
He's
me?
unmuted now.
You're
hear
in.
me? Okay.
Yep.
Yeah, we
I don't
hear
know
you
what's
now.
going on with the camera, mic, and stuff. But anyways, I was going to tell you guys.
EV Mux.
Yeah. Shoot, I was trying to say. What were we talking about? The panel.
Just how many people were?
Yeah,
Yeah,
you can
we're
have
talking about-
12. You can have 12 on the panel.
More than enough.
Which is way more than enough. Yeah, and you can make everybody on the panel. You can make people's pictures smaller if you want to, where you can't
Yeah.
do that on this.
Yeah, you can't resize them. Well, it auto resizes according to how many you have.
You can manually resize each one of them.
Right.
On the AVMX. And then there's the giveaway tool is already on it. The hashtag tool is already on it. It's not a wheel, but it's a small screen, or you can make it whatever size you want. There's something I was going to tell you that I was reason I come back here to tell you. I can't remember what it was now. Shoot.
You just wanted to talk to the two guys.
No, I wanted to
talk to us. We know you did.
So if I got that EV Mux next year in March, that would be good because then if I brought Scott up, I can bring him up and make him size of a postage stamp. Down
You
here
can make
corner.
him. You can make him this big.
Yeah,
You
there's
best
Scott down
be.
there in the bottom right-hand corner.
You best be careful because I'm looking at downloading it.
If you're the host, you can talk to the people in your basement individually, where nobody else can hear them but the people you're talking to. There's a microphone. Not
Right, as opposed to like now.
There's a walkie-talkie that I could, if I was a host here, I could push the walkie-talkie on Scott, talk to Scott, and Jesse would not hear what I'm telling him. But if you send them to Scott, everybody hears it.
That's a neat function.
Yeah,
and you said it's what, $240 a year?
$228 for a year.
Which is half the price of StreamYard.
And that makes it $19 a month.
Which is half the price of StreamYard. And it's better to pay for the full year.
And I just did it for a month first to see what it was like. And I paid, it's $25 you pay by the month. But next month I'm gonna pay for the whole year for it. But there's so much stuff I can't even explain all the stuff there is to it. You can upload videos. You can upload, how you have to have a little what do you call those little sketches in front of my thing or my song you can upload the song. You upload all that stuff. I haven't learned how to connect them all into one yet, but that's it's like I said, it's a learning curve, and I don't spend as much time on it as I should because I'm right now in the middle of hay season.
What about music? Can you download music?
Yep.
Because I have, like, for example, I have a preset of songs that I use before my live.
Yep.
And I have to have that. I download that. And then what about on the giveaway? I know you did the giveaway this last time.
I did a wheel and I get a hashtag.
Right. So on the wheel, is there a limitation on how many items you can have on the wheel? Because I use 3 wheels.
I did. The wheel I had everybody who bought a super chat. I put their name on the wheel. I had 54 spaces on it, and there was still room to type on it.
I have over 120 on just about each wheel.
Yeah. I don't think there is. The only thing is you can't. So as of right now, you cannot shuffle it. That's the only thing.
You can't shuffle the wheel?
You can't shuffle the wheel. It's not a shuffleable type wheel. So that's the only thing about the wheel is it's
so if you want it random, you have to create it random. Then.
Well, yeah, but it will spin by itself automatically, just turning around like normal until you hit this. There's a little up above you know how we have the screen here above the screen. There'll be a little gift or a spin wheel, and you can spin that, and you spin. That's how you spin it, by hitting that gift on the screen here. That's hashtag has a gift. The wheel has a wheel that you spin. So you don't click on the wheel itself. You click on the little thing icon above above our whole picture here.
Yeah. Now, does it have so on StreamYard or with the giveaway? wheels that we have, it keeps a tally of who all won. So in other words, it'll show you a list of the latest winners. So if I had 7 winners tonight, I can pull up that list and it'll show me all the
I don't know.
winners.
I have not done that yet. I've not looked at that.
Okay.
To make sure it doesn't come over here. I push stuff back, but
So, I mean, there, like I said, there's so much stuff to it. It's hard to explain all of it because I don't know all of it. I've only done it for 2 weeks, and I started on a Saturday before the first Monday live, and because I was having problems with StreamYard because it kept cutting out no sound, and I had all kinds of problems with it.
That's what's been happening the last 2 weeks.
Right. So I
look at last Thursday, Jesse and Johnny were on here for
5.5 hours. 5.5 hours.
Like, we went, I think, three hours, and then we were going to call it, and we couldn't shut it off. So I went to try to turn it off on my end. Well, if it didn't kick me out, those 2 were still alive, but I couldn't even get into my own. Oh, I know what other question. Like for this StreamYard, Jesse, if I'm having any problems whatsoever, Jesse can go in and run my whole StreamYard.
You can set up another collaborator. So you and Jesse could be collaborators on it. Another thing is you can set up different live streams. You can have a live stream for your Thursday live. You can have a live stream for Friday. You can have a live stream for you and Jesse. You can have, you have different live streams you can set up, like different studios.
Right. So you have
you don't have to remake a new studio each time. It's you just go in and edit the studio, and it gives for the new dates or doing whatever you want to say in it, and so it just have different studios. But then you could have like a studio that says Jesse and Scott on I don't know on a Saturday afternoon or whatever, and then you could have your Thursday Procrastination studio, and then you have your Friday nights studio. You have a studio for each one of them.
Okay, so I don't have to keep like remaking it every week.
Right. You don't have to keep making it.
That's what we do. That's what we do with StreamYard. That's what we do with StreamYard with the 4th giveaway of 4th weekend of the survival seeds. We do the recurring. It's the same. We use the same one. Same.
Okay.
You can do it with StreamYard as well.
You can change the title each week on it though, if you want.
But the thing is
the title.
Yeah. Okay. So the thing is, can you set up an admin on EvenMux? Like for example, if you're the host, but you set Scott up as an admin on your channel.
That would be like a collaborator.
Oh, they call them collaborators, not admin.
Collaborators, right? They call them collaborators.
Here we got admin and co-host, right?
Yeah.
I've
got Jesse as one. Like Jesse has the same as me. The only thing is he can't delete my Facebook account. He can't delete my StreamYard.
Right.
And Glenda,
that's with Glenda
can as well.
Right.
But she doesn't have the powers that Jesse does.
Let me ask you a question.
Edit.
Yeah, so you can do that as admin stuff. What about co-streaming? So what are the limitations, or what are the
when if you're a collaborator, you can co-stream. If you're a collaborator, you can co-stream.
Well, is it like StreamYard though? So StreamYard, the person who, if you want to collaborate as a co-streamer, one of us has to have the paid version. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Is it the same with EvenMux?
Don't get me lying about that, Jesse. I'm too new at this.
Okay,
I don't want to tell you something I'm not sure about.
I didn't know if you knew or not, but yeah.
I haven't. We haven't had a panel yet. I haven't co-streamed anything. The only thing I have done is gone on Devil Dogs and Ralph's, because every Monday after my live, they call me, they send me a link, They bring me up and they tell me what I did wrong or what I had to do, how to fix this, how to fix that. Ralph is very, very, very knowledgeable on this thing. I'm telling you, that dude is.
Well,
He is
he's ex-IT. You know, he did
he is
IT
a
for
fountain of
35 years.
information. Yeah, he is a fountain of information. He can tell you. I mean, I asked a question. He go do this, this, and this. You know, I asked him about so I asked about the shuffling because I put everybody's name on the wheel, but I put their name on the wheel as they bought the super chats. So a couple of people had 5 names in a row because they gave $10 super chats, so their name was on this wheel 5 times in a row. And I said, can you shuffle? He goes, no, you can't shuffle it. He goes, but we can do it other ways to shuffle names. Now he said, like he sent me a like a spreadsheet. You can go on the spreadsheet, put everybody's name in there, and then you can shuffle them on there, and then all you do is dump it on the wheel. You know.
Right.
So I mean, there's ways around shuffling. It's just you just can't shuffle on the wheel itself. But like I said, the wheel will just sit there and turn until you start spinning it, and until you actually spin it, it'll turn. It's kind of interesting. But they have all kinds of different setups in there, and they have what they call a pro screen, and then they have a dramatic scene. So you can do things like that. Plus, you can bring yourself up. They have a section. It's called Studio. You bring up Studio, and your picture's on there twice on your screen, and then you can make changes until you until you convert it. Like hit the transfer button. Nobody can see the changes you're doing. Only you can see it. They see you as how you are, but you see where you're trying to change things around or whatever, and just transfer. Then everything just switches and changes.
Yeah. So you have your live screen, and then you have screen SCREEN, and then you also have your developer screen where you can develop or do whatever you want to do. Yeah, I got you.
Yeah, it's pretty interesting, and it was to me.
Morning, Bud Files.
To me, it was a no brainer. I mean, for $25, that's the same thing I was paying for StreamYard before.
Well,
and there's a whole lot
the whole year, right?
Yeah, and it was $19 if you go the whole year. So I thought, well, for $25, I'll try it because I had gone over to the Streamlabs, there's Streamlabs Talk Studio, and I had subscribed to that. That was $19 a month, but it was
Well,
very, very
difference. I noticed the difference in your last live with StreamYard and your first live with EV Mux as far as the quality concerned.
Well, the EV Mux runs at 1080.
Right, but what I'm going to ask you is, like for right now, where you're live at right now, are you using the computer camera, or are you using a what do you call it?
Standalone camera?
No, what's it called? It's called a. Oh my God, I hate being 63. I wish I was still 62. Webcam. Are you using a webcam right now?
Yeah, I'm using a webcam.
Okay, now when you do your live with Susan,
I do.
When you do your live with Susan over on the couch, are you using a webcam or the laptop?
It's a webcam. I don't use laptop. The picture on the laptop, you can't even see it. Okay. So I use a webcam. I just have 3 webcams. So
yeah, I do too. I got several, but that's what I'm using
I
now.
Use a different,
this is a webcam.
I use a different webcam out in the living room than I use in here. So, but I was going to say, the EV Mux, the StreamYard was because the free version of StreamYard is 720, and the free version of EV Mux is 1080. That's why you saw the difference, because it was.
I'm saying I did notice a difference. I noticed the difference because the last StreamYard live you did, it's like, man, they're grainy as can be.
Well, they were grainy and very, very dark. It was like you had no lights on, and
Yeah, it was. And we were in the living room where there was plenty of light.
Yeah.
But the EV Mux is 1080, and it automatically boosted it all up. So that makes a difference. And
I might try it.
They call a pro version, and it goes from $25 to $50, where you can have 4 admin people or 4 co-host people, and you can have, I think, I can't remember what it was now, but it was like there was more people you can have on your panel, which I'm thinking 12 people on a panel alone would be a nightmare unless you had everybody muted, told everybody only one person could talk at a time, and you know.
Well, business, like I said, for business purposes, there's a lot of people that would use that because they use it for like employees, and they have regular meetings, and they have to have everybody up there. So I can see the advantage of that for the pro for if you have a business and you run a business.
If you just type evmux.com, it'll or AV streaming, I think it is called.
Who owns it? Do you know?
It will bring up.
Who's the owner? Well, because I mean, like,
no clue.
Was it Restream? No, not Restream. It's one of them used to be the old. Remember the one you used to have, Scott? The last one. No. It used to be that was their name, and they changed it. Oh man. Man, I wish I was still 62. Man, I wish I was still 62.
Stop wishing for that. Ain't gonna happen.
No, I know. Anyway,
it doesn't. I just typed in EV Mux on my Google search, and it comes up EV Mux streaming, and it's like HTTP www.evmux.com is the address. But it doesn't say who the owner is on, who owns it.
Yeah, it was. It starts with a B, Scott. B. Like
Battissimo.
No, not Battissimo. Another one.
The one Daz had?
No, the one that Lisa from Lisa, she uses it. Yogi Harla Farm. She uses it.
Restream.
You use it too, Scott. You turned me onto it for
I thought
a while.
She was using Restream. I thought
she might be using Restream now, but she used this other one for the longest. And no, not that one.
Okay, here I'll tell you the stuff out here. For the $19 a month, you get the power to change your logo, which is up to 12 people on the screen. You get a full pro screen builder, so you can build your own screens. You get the logo background overlays, so you can do a slideshow. You can do a pre-recorded stream for 2 hours. Unlimited streamers, multiple stream destinations. You can stream to 4 different destinations.
All right.
I don't know what RTMP means, but you get a custom RTMP, whatever that means. 20 gigs of storage and 2 collaborator seats and transcription. That's over above the free one. On the $50 one, you get you still get 12 screen participants. You get 3 hours pre-recorded, an ISO locating recorder, multiple cameras, a web source, 320 kilobytes audio, and multi-stream 9 destinations, and 50 gigs of hard storage, and 4 collaborator seats.
Well, 9 destinations, that's almost every social media platform is out there.
Hey, there are so many platforms out there, it's unbelievable. I've never even heard 99% of them. But anyways, if you type in EV Mux, you can scroll through the homepage stuff, and I don't know. Let's see. Let me see what this is.
Scott, it was that one that had these kind of icons. This is Streamlabs. Streamlabs used to be this other company.
Oh yeah, I remember. That's what Ralph said. That company was Flat Streamlabs.
Yeah, Streamlabs is the new name, but it used to be something else, and it was I want to say it started with a B.
The only B one was Battissimo.
No, there was another one that we used that God almighty, I can't remember.
The only ones that I've used are StreamYard, Restream, Bautissimo and what Daz put me on. Whenever Daz used to go live, if you go look at Daz's, that he got me onto that. And then they stopped their customer service. And anyways,
Were you ever on Twitch? Were you ever on Twitch?
I've been on Twitch, but I've never used it for streaming. No.
Yeah. I wonder if Ralph likes this new version of EV Mux compared
I can
to
tell you, Ralph is
OBS.
recommending EV Mux because
Is it-
it's like OBS, but
It's
it's
like OBS.
more user friendly. It's a whole lot more user friendly. I have OBS also, and it's confusing. You know,
Yeah, because you got to set up all your scenes, and I know Ralph uses I mean, not Ralph, but Eddie. He uses it a lot.
Yeah, but he's going to start using EV Mux because it's so much easier, so much simpler.
Yeah.
And that's Ralph, and Ralph's the one that recommended it. He highly recommends it. He said it's unless you are a computer programmer type thing, he says OBS can be very difficult for people to learn because there's so many different levels of it, things you can do.
Yeah.
But this makes it a whole lot easier. And like anything else, it's new. You're going to make mistakes, and the more you do, the better you get at it. Because you have to understand where everything, and it's not like StreamYard's pretty simple. You just bring the screen up and that's it. But you don't go and you can't change your moving backgrounds and all that stuff. You can't play a video on
One
here.
thing I can do is that I can switch you guys around. That's it.
Yeah. And Scott, you got Hank in the background. You could actually be playing a video of Hank in the bottom corner. Move me over and put him in the bottom. This 3 screen setup right here. You can move me over to underneath you and put up a place to show a video of what's going on in it. Instead of bouncing around. It, like I said, there's a whole lot more, probably more than I'll ever know, because there's probably more than I'll ever do. Because it takes time, and maybe this winter I'll learn more about it. But right now, like I said, we're in the hay season, and matter of fact, Robert just went out and finished baling the last field I had. I baled the other 2 yesterday, and he baled the last field, and we're going to start moving hay pretty quick because it's supposed to start raining tonight at midnight.
Oh, jeez.
Oh, yeah.
Anyways, guys, I'm really late on time now, so I will. We can go over this more tomorrow night. We've got all night tomorrow night. But anyways.
All right.
Adios. Or goodbye. Have a day.
Later, everybody.
Yes. All right. Toodles.
I'll think of this